listen to that, just listen. This is the weather. This is the stuff. Oh, there's actually a spider on the lens, one sec. Yeah, just look at, in fact no, don't look at that. It's probably really bad for your eyes to look at that. Anyway, it is the bank holiday weekend. The sun is glorious and we're doing another little install today. Now it's not going to be strenuous, we're not jacking the car up, we're not getting mucky. It's a nice little finishing touch that we're going to be doing today, and it's going to be in the engine bay. Good morning to you. Oh, don't look at the state of this, look. I had some bird poop there and there, quick detailed it off and you can see where I've done it nice. This is filthy. I love the black roof, but it lets you know that the car needs cleaning. Oh, down here as well. Yeah, that's gonna have to happen this weekend. When I'm, alright, tripod, calm down. When I'm filming this, I ain't actually finished filming the previous video that you've just seen. I'm gonna go for a drive today, because I haven't driven it since we went to area and filmed it at least. So today I'm gonna film this video and then finish the video that you'll have seen a week ago, if that makes sense. Now to start you off, I'm going to talk to you about these. So this is your generic body clip. You'll find them in different lengths and different widths around the car, but they tend to all come on the car from manufacturer. So you'll pop it into the hole, and you'll pop this cap down, and then that fixes it in place. Then to remove it, you'll usually need to get a trim tool or a screwdriver if you definitely want to break it. Pop that up, and then you should be able to pull the whole thing out. But once you push it in, these splines around here spread out. So with it being plastic, it's very difficult for it to all go back in and be able to remove it. 9 times out of 10, you break these clips. That's why I've always said, get an extra few if you're ever replacing things around the car, taking off body parts. Now what we're going to be replacing these with today will make it look a lot better and be a lot more practical. Now what we're going to be using is these from MJC Automotive, which instead of a clip, you've got a pretty little washer like this, which they do in multiple different colours. But how this fixes in is with the washer, you'll insert this little rubber bung. In fact, that's a lie. You put the rubber bung into the hole first and put the washer on top. Then you've got a bolt here that's the perfect size to go through there, and when it's all the way through, it actually sits flush like that, which obviously looks tons better. But the way this works is as the bolt goes into here, it actually widens this rubber seal here so that it grips inside the hole. Then it can't be removed. But then obviously when you remove the bolt, it goes back thin again and it can be removed. Reusable, loads better looking. Now when we got the rocker cover painted, I was over at Brett's when he helped me put the new rocker cover on, and he lent me some of these, which are basically the same mechanism, but he only had the bolts and the rubber bungs, so these have just been washers that I've used to make sure they don't slip through this bash panel. Well, as you can see, some of them, obviously these washers aren't made to go on vehicles, they've just been spare washers that I've had that's probably used for woodwork and building and things like that. So, and some are too small anyway, they're even going through the trim itself. So this is going to be a massive upgrade for this front section, and kind of just tying it all in with the rest of the car, other than hoses, which would be nice one day, but we'll cross that bridge. And what else is cool is the rocker cover washers are the same similar design, which luckily at area they swapped the back ones for me because I never swapped them over. So they're like this now, running all the way around, and then we're going to have them on the front ones as well, and it'll match. So let's crack on. Now you can use an Allen key to install these, but I've got this little Amtech, which is not a massive brand, but it's like a ratchet screwdriver, but it's also got torque bits, square bits, Allen key bits, which is like the most convenient tool for this. Yeah, I can just install them like that, easy as pie. No trim tool, no. It's another Yorkshire term for you there if you're not from up north. It means no nothing. Now I've replaced all the original bungs that were in there from the previous ones, just because I could have reused them, but I want to use fresh ones, so everything's new together. So like, they're the ones that I'm putting in, and then you've got that I've taken out. So I'm just gonna give it a bit of a refresh. Why? Oh yeah, it's weekend. Of course you're gonna cut your bloody grass. Something I should be doing really. Good job we got lawnmower out in it. Hey! Right, so we ran into a tiny roadblock. I've had to put the old riv nuts, which I haven't used that phrase yet for some reason, that's what they are, riv nuts. I've had to put them back in. Now when Brett gave me these to have, he drilled the holes perfectly sized for this hardware. Unfortunately, the ones that come with this kit are slightly smaller. As you can see, when you pop it in the hole, it's got a lot of room to move. So then when you're tightening it up, even though it's expanding, it's popping through and not actually fixing it in place, which is fine, because we'll just pop the old ones back in, use the old bolts, but we're still going to have the nice new washers, which is the main thing. And then I've got these spare to use anywhere else in the car if I need to. Now I'm going to have 2 completed ones with the washers spare, so I'm going to use those, one there and one the same on the other side. Now, like I was saying before, which I forgot to mention, is that these will need drilling to a size that's right for the ones that you're using. So I'm going to drill through here, maybe just through the metal, so that this fits through, because it's slightly too small, that hole. That'll sit in there snug, and then we can use that in this position. Okay, so they're all on now and I think it looks tons better. The only difference between obviously using the older hardware, that these bolts are actually domed and like proud, whereas the ones that came with it are flat and flush. But they're at the opposite ends of the engine bay, so all of these ones match, that's the main thing, and all the washers match obviously, so it's still a job well done. I did bugger up thinking I could use that one there, but you can't, because the plastic actually tucks underneath and pushes the riv nut wonky underneath. So I've drilled a bigger hole and this is now a little bit loose, but that's through there just to stop it from coming away. It's meant to be flush like that side, but you live and you learn, I suppose. So I went for that one and that one instead, so they're all out and it's all complete. I'm guessing this has been probably quite a short video for you guys, to be fair. So what I'm gonna do, quickly pop this bad boy on the back. Now the reason why I've got another one of these is because that's a rep one that was actually gifted to me, and then as the sun and the rain has come through, it's destroyed it, and it just ruins the back of the car, unfortunately. So if you have an FN2, you understand how much of a pocket hurt, shall we say, these genuine ones are, but I couldn't have this happening again. I didn't want to take that risk, so I've got a genuine one. So I'll get the floss out, take this one off, pop the new one on. The nibs are too long. They need cutting down and I've just took this off. It's not been an easy day, has it? They're back on. Let me cut these down. that's your proof that the front badge and the rear badge are both the same. Right then, I think I'm just going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm about to now go out and film the end of the video that you watched last week and go for a nice drive. So if you're following my social media, you probably know what's coming near enough next for the car that's getting sorted. If you don't follow me on social media, the links are down below for the Facebook page and the Instagram. Sometimes I post stuff on here as well as posts on YouTube, but that's about 60% of what I post. So yeah, go and follow either one of those if you want to keep up to date on things that potentially might be happening or I am in the process of doing before it turns into a video. I hope you've liked this video, and if you do, or you like any of my videos at all, please like and subscribe to the channel and click that little bell button so it reminds you when a fresh video does come onto this channel. And clicking the like button really does help because it pushes the video up so that other people that like this kind of thing, it actually gives them help finding it. So yeah, I appreciate that. So I'll see you next time, guys, and like I always say, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Oh, sorry, one sec, I weren't quite finished, guys, sorry. Before you do go, I just wanted to mention quickly how grateful I am that we've recently reached over 7,000 subscribers. Don't know what it is, but like 7,000 for some reason, because 7's such an awkward number, it sounds like a high number as well. I don't, that might be just me, but like to me 7's like, wow, we are getting on to 10, and it's just hit me this time round. So thank you all so much for new and old subscribers that have kept, new ones that have just come along. And the other thing I want to thank you for is that obviously, because we've got the little ladder on the way, and obviously my priority at the minute has been getting his bedroom all sorted ready for when he comes. I know you've been patient, especially between videos, because they've been a little bit longer between. And I also want to thank you because you guys being here is actually helping support to do things with the car now and make content for the channel. So it's mad that these Turner events have come at the same time and being absolutely perfect timing, where I've got a new priority and responsibility that's coming into my life, but it's also reaching to a level on the channel where you guys have got my back with this as well. It's mad to think that we're at that stage where your support and attendance, shall we say, is actually propelling this to continue growing. So I'm just astounded by that, and I can't thank you all enough for keeping this, I don't want to say separate, but portion of my life sustainable and relevant still. It's crazy to think that I know that I can show this part of my life to my son as he grows up, and he can see how joyful it is and how powerful it is to invest a lot of time and effort into something that you enjoy. So I don't know what else to say. I've said everything I need to say, and I'm in a good place. That's all I'm going to say. I'm in a good place, and I just want to thank you all for keeping me there. I just wanted to let you know that a portion of that is because of you guys, so thank you. Right, I will actually see you next time now. See you later.